Hello, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot for a Piscean Oracle reading. And for when you tune into this channel, thank you, Spirit, for these messages, as you're always looking out from our eyes. It's us humans who sometimes turn away for whatever reason that is, as we're all co-creating this place together. Let us all tune into the Piscean Collective right now for the messages and advice from Spirit that we have for this reading. And these cards are pre-shuffled, but I'm just going to shuffle them a little bit more. Okay, Spirit, what messages do we have for our Pisces? Let's start out this reading. And again, thank you so much for being here. Okay. So, we have number 26 broken down in numerology is 8, which is the infinity sign. We have empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others and the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. Oh, that's beautiful for our Piscean collective. Okay. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Let's dive deeper into the oracles and see what is happening here. We have a new moon in Cancer coming up at the end of this week. The energies start, and of course it's on Monday, but it's 3 days before, 3 days after, right? Okay, so that means that emotions can be on high this week, and being a Pisces, we all know how we can be as Pisceans. We are one of the highly intuitive signs of the zodiac, but also can be very highly emotional. There's the empowerment card coming in here. You know, it's just a reminder that we have that inner part of ourselves we can tune into. What messages do we have here, Spirit, for our Pisces? For this message here. Oh, we have 3 showing up. 4. Let's grab them. Okay. We have time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Time to breathe out. Take that breather. Ooh, when emotions run high, it's good to just stop and breathe. Deep breaths. Take one now. Sometimes it's good to let that out breath just fully stop. And then when you're ready, take that deep breath in again. Time to breathe in. Time to breathe out. You don't just breathe in. Make sure you're breathing out. Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So again, here's the new moon showing up, although it's coming in Cancerian energy. That's okay, because confidence is showing in this card that you have that inner part of yourself that's always looking out from your eyes and really setting up the components for that which you desire in your life. And your job is to have yourself feel good. You're worthy to feel good. You take that step towards being confident in the world, and you could truly manifest anything that you desire for yourself. It takes a little alchemical process, as it discussed in the general reading just a few moments ago for this week, is that there's an alchemical process of making sure that our thoughts are of the highest good for us, and that we can choose those thoughts if we would like to have emotions that feel better. And we can't always have, our minds are always going all the time. It never stops. But when we see that our thoughts going down a road that we're not, it's making us feel good, then we stop. We breathe, we take note of it, and we apply that alchemical just that one ingredient that is so fundamental is love of the self. And go forward with confidence. The source has your back. And you feel good. That's your job, is to feel good. Your hard work is paying off. Here's another new moon card. And Capricorn here, this general message. So confidence is your key to success. Your hard work is paying off. So keep going, whatever you're doing. Keep doing it. And have confidence that it's paying off. And conclusions are within reach. This is a full moon eclipse showing up in the reading here. Okay. So we have different moon phases, of course, showing up in these oracle cards. That's okay, because the messages take time to breathe in. Have confidence, because you're working. What you've been doing is paying off, and it is coming to conclusion. Make sure that you feel good. That empowerment within, is you have a deep trust that you're connected to the same source as everybody. We were sourced beings, manifesting the dream that we created in the spirit world first. Okay. What other messages do we have from the moon decks for our Pisces? And perhaps you're watching this that you're not a Pisces, but you're just checking in on your Pisces. And sometimes I watch different channels, and I watch different signs. I watch different readings for different signs and general signs, and it's just, I can see, because when you tune into whatever video you're watching, if you're watching this, then the messages are coming to you, spirit speaking through from this source to you. It's all meant to be. We have new moon in Aries, so go for it. Here's another new moon. So we have 3 new moons showing up in this deck. So go for it. Whatever that means for you, go for it. Let's do one more from this deck. We have moon. The moon in the tarot deck is the Piscean energy. It's also the High Priestess is too. And the High Priestess is the knowing, a deep, deep knowing. The very big beginning of who you are, coming full forward through the Pisces, or the zodiac sign that has that deep intuition and just knows. But also the emotions can run high and can really kind of wreak havoc if it's not kept in check. It could be very emotionally disturbing if we're not keeping that in check. A good meditation practice daily is good too. New moon, full moon in Gemini, so embrace the flow of life, and then clear your mind. So we were just saying, it's good at the time, because when we are thinking too much, if we're too much in the mental body, giving too much attention to the mental body, then it can muddle up the energies of the emotions, because you charge emotions that you do not want, and that becomes irrational. That's how that works. So take time to take good deep breaths, time to breathe out. Okay. What other messages do we have for Pisces? Thank you for these messages, Spirit. We all have we all have that connection to Source. These cards are here for just confirmations. That's why this technology is really nice, because we can all access it, and whatever you're tuning into, you're meant to hear the messages. That's how it works. It's a beautiful dance. As we're all expanding this place, co-creating this place, as the dream manifested. And woo, look at what we got here. Woo! This is a delicious card. 7 and 1 in numerology is 8. Again, the number 8 showing up. Safe and surrounded by love. And we're just talking about love as the main ingredient of the alchemical process. Keep your heart open and know you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. You know, and you don't have to move so fast. If even choosing the right words. If you want to step back for just a little bit, to take a breather so you can have the right words to say. You move at your own pace. You're surrounded by love and trusting. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get used to that, depending on what's been going on. With the Pisces Collective, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot in recent times. Years. Sometimes it's been like over a decade, and it can get tiring. And so trusting this now, we have major support backing us up. Neptune is in retrograde for the next, until about December. And so there can be emotions running on high with that too. But knowing that you're safe and protected and surrounded by love. Source has your back. And the dolphins are beautiful power animals to come in too. They're highly attuned. And they love to have fun. They flip in the air because they want to have fun. They're like, wee, because they can. Because they worked up enough momentum to have that free-flying experience of just joy and trusting the water's going to catch them. They also have that the sound healing is important too. Perhaps it's a time for, during your meditation, to listen to a nice sound, a constant sound, or some nice meditation music that doesn't have words but just has that sound to it. Okay. So, thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful message here. What other message do we have here for our Pisces? This reading. You know, maybe you have a rising sign in Pisces, and that's why you're in this reading too. Or maybe your partner or a friend or a sibling or someone is a Pisces, and you're tuning into this too, just to catch what's going on with them. What other message do we have here for Pisces? Oh, here we go. Oh, here's another dolphin. You can't make this stuff up. It's so beautiful. 7. That's a good reflection time. 7's a review time, reflection time, dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. Sometimes it takes some time. It depends on where your emotions are at. Depends on where you're at in life right now. You know, just take a day off. Don't try to figure it out, or try to reach to try to desire something now. Like, what do I want? What do I want? I'm not sure. It's at that point where you just get onto something else. Do something else. Or not do. Sit and rest. Breathe. Meditate. Meditation is just listening to Source. Listening to a sound. Listen to a beautiful sounding music. Not to do anything or to get any advice or to get anything from Spirit, but just to listen to the sound, to relax and to be. Just to be with your Source. Just to be with your inner being. So, dancing in the rainbow. Oh boy, am I liking this reading for Pisces. I'm a Pisces too, so that's why I'm here and doing this. So, let's find a final message here for this reading. Deep breathing. Time to breathe. Time to breathe. Take time to breathe out. Sometimes the breath can be shallow. It depends on the trauma that you've been through in life. You know, sometimes that, like, so you were scared or something happened and your in-breath got stopped at a certain point in your in-breath. And you breathe in. Try to take that good, full, deep breath. And it takes practice to really deeply breathe in and get all that oxygen and just let that breath out. Sometimes with an with a sound. What other messages do we have here, Spirit, for the Pisces? Okay. this one? What if it was easy? What if it was easy? It doesn't have to be hard. Call in the universe, the stars, the angels, and all their powers. Find the solution. Would you take the next step if it were easy? It's time to expect ease, call in grace, and receive guidance. You are supported. We were just talking about that. Sometimes it's good to do nothing and just sit and breathe and be. Not to get any information, not to pray for anything, not to do anything. Just to be, and to be in receptive mode, to receive. It takes that pause. So today's soul action: list 10 possible ideals for your soul's current calling. Lean into ease, because it's here. You just have to say yes to it. Okay, so that's what I have for you for this reading, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning into this, and thank you, Spirit, for these messages. And may you have a beautiful day. Many blessings.